Okay, we're back as the Crunch gets set for the Rochester Americans. It's the third matchup between the Crunch and the Amerks this year. Second game of the weekend for Syracuse, coming off a game last night against the Toronto Marlies. Here on Countdown to Crunch Time, I'm Lukas Favale with Crunch head coach Ben Groulx, presented by Supercuts. Ben, last night, Crunch entered the weekend high spirits, after Saturday's game against the Springfield Thunderbirds. You kind of said this was the measuring stick weekend for the Crunch, and last night it was a 4-2 loss against Toronto. What did you see last night?
Well, not enough, obviously. It's a disappointing game for me. Like, I thought we did well last weekend, but last night was a reflect on last Friday against Binghamton. Like, it's not enough. Like, we got to play with more grit. We got to play with second effort. And you know what? I think we were second on the puck all game long. We didn't have our stop from the goaltending, from our goalies. We didn't have our power play making the difference. It's not enough. Like, it's a league that you're measure everything with numbers, and we end up last night with 0 points and 0 goal on the power play. And for me, we got to be better than that. We're better than that, and I hope that today we're going to be a better team.
And last week, you saw Saturday, you said it was the second effort group against Springfield. You had a good week of practice, so what do you think happened last night?
Well, I don't know. I don't know what happened last night. We face a good team. Are we too timid out there when we're playing against older teams? I don't know, but it's pro hockey. You play against men, and you got to engage. And I think when you look at our team last night, there was no physicality whatsoever on the ice, and we lost most of the battle. So it's a good recipe to lose a hockey game.
As you get the early goal to start the game last night, and then from there the momentum kind of switched. Where did you see the momentum change in your mind in that first period?
Right off the bat, like they scored their first goal, bad turnover in our zone, and then, like, I don't think we had chances. We had chances. Their goalie was exceptional. He made those 2 stops on a power play that were like miracle stop, but still, you got to persevere. You got to bring more passion to the table, and I think we just, after those 2 stops, we had other chances, but not because we were playing the right way. I thought we had individual effort again, and as long as we're going to play, we're not going to play as a unit of 5 on the ice. We're not going to be a tough team to play against. Like, it's individual effort from one guy, individual effort from the other guy, and we're not playing as a team. It's not enough.
As the Crunch gets set for the Rochester Americans here tonight, you mentioned those couple of saves by Garrett Sparks in that first period, and we've talked about that the first couple of weeks of the year, running to some hot goalies. Do you feel the sense that the frustration builds every time? Those are 2 great saves that he made last night.
Yeah, it's part of the game. It's part of the game, and this is where you got to bring grit. If you persevere, at one point it will come. But we just stopped last night, and you see the result like me.
You're looking, like you said, to add that grit, that second effort. Who are some of the players in the locker room who either have been here?
A team. It's not one guy. It's a team.
Yeah. And last night, Alex Volkov, he gets his first goal as a pro. He's a guy who had a good training camp in Tampa Bay, so you've seen him here for the last couple of weeks. What have you seen from his game as he gets his first goal?
Well, Alex is an offensive player. He's gifted offensively. He's got a good shot. He skates well. He knows what to do with the puck. Now it's for him to become a 3-zone player. Like, he's a young player, 19 years old. He's got to learn how to play in the 3-zone, but I think that goal last night will take a little bit of pressure off his back, off his shoulder, and hopefully going to see a different player now.
And you talked about the power play, and we know the numbers have not been there, and numbers don't tell the whole story, and you had some chances early. Have you started to see some progress, or like you said, it kind of went back to the individual effort?
I thought we were we had a great one in the first, and then we kind of fall individual, and it's not, we don't stick to the plan. If you go individual instead of sticking to the plan, it's the recipe to fail, and I think this is what we've been doing.
Third matchup of the year coming up tonight against the Rochester Americans. Saw them twice in opening weekend. What do you have to do tonight to improve on those first 2 games?
Well, be better, skate, play our game, and we'll have a chance. If we play east-west, I think we're in trouble.
Okay, we'll see what happens tonight as it's the Crunch and the Rochester Americans. It's Crunch head coach Ben Groulx. Ben, thanks for your time and good luck tonight.
All right, thank you.